Hello, frogs themed tubers. I just say what I read in front of my face. Like, you know, when you make a password or someone asks you one of those, like, what's your favorite? And you just look around the table and pick the first thing you see. We're still listening to Chrono Trigger, but the game we're playing is Langrisser, of course. At this point, it's got to be episode, I don't know, 15 or something. Hopefully you know what game this Let's Player is playing. In fact, you might even know who I am, BlueAnkylo. But enjoy the overclocked remix of Frog's theme, one way or the other. Anyway, today we're getting back to the main game. Last episode, we had a little bit of a quiz time sort of side scenario, but, you know, now we're getting back into things. So don't forget that we're hunting for Langrisser, Der Langrisser, because it is a holy legendary sword that was in the first game called Warsong, but it got renamed over the years. And to stop Alhazard and the Dark Rod from destroying the world or conquering or chaos or something. That part of the story is not 100% fleshed out just yet, but we know the bad guys are up to something bad, so we gotta stop them. Scenario 9. Look at them Dragon Knights. Also, we might get to use our Serpent Knight finally. The Old Swordman's Fort. Having bested Kramer's regiment, Blue and his companions raced onward across the bridge. Right, don't forget the bridge we did a couple maps ago. However, in their delay, the fort down the road had come under attack by General Imelda of the Water Dragon Navy. When, with danger looming over the men and women of the fort, an old swordsman, Aaron, took up arms to stand against the Imperials. Unsure how long Aaron could keep the enemy at bay, the companions engaged General Imelda and her division. Destroy Imelda. Don't die. Don't let the villagers die. Okay, look, I see water. Isn't that amazing? There's water for a water unit. You guys should be really hyped. We got some pikemans. We got horseman, swordman. Some of these are going to be grenadiers. The grenadiers are pretty tough. We got Imelda, who's no saint. We got Aaron over here, who's trying to guard this tiny little fort. And I think there's a secret item. Yeah, it's actually very obvious where the secret item is on this one. Or whatever it is. In fact, what is it? Just so that I don't waste someone. It's a, oh, it's a runestone. I'm on chapter 9, right? Yeah, it's a runestone. Yeah, okay, cool. So, we'll get our second runestone here. So for today, the goal is really mostly to get up here and protect Aaron and from the villagers. So what I'm thinking is Flyer here flies right up and saves the day. I'm also thinking someone's got to go across the bridge. Maybe two someones. Maybe these two deployment zones. And I'm also thinking someone should probably take the seas. And then the people that are further back, I mean, whatever. They just, whatever. They'll do what they can. So first up, let me just have a look. If someone has to go save the fort, you know, it should be Sherry because she apparently knows Aaron. And it actually kind of makes some sense. So let's give her, oh yeah, we can do angels now. A little bit more attack power than fairies, not too much more, but look at that defense and the movement. Oh, they're so fast. These are, so far, this is the best unit in the game so far. There's no doubt about it. And if you want to know why they're even better than you think, they're also immune to magic. Now, maybe they're immune to beneficial magic. I'm not sure on that yet, but I don't think they're immune to beneficial magic. I know they're immune to enemy fireballs and stuff, which is really nice. So, yeah. They're a little expensive. Don't get me wrong. They're not cheap. But how many do you think we really need? They're so strong. We'll start with 4 and then I'll think about it. If we stick with our amulet thing, they'll even have more physical defense. We could buy some stuff. Yeah, I mean, hey, we could buy a Swift Boots. Those are tempting. That is tempting. I'm going to buy one even if I can't equip it, actually. I want to back up Swift Boot. And I'm going to buy a... Thinking about it, I might buy an orb and I might buy a necklace. Just for options for certain maps. Don't let me forget, maybe. But I want her here. And then we need someone to take the bridge. And I'm kind of also want to show off some ballista because I've never hired ballista before for you guys. So if I hire some ballista, They're a little bit slow, so we probably want to keep them kind of close to the combat because it can take them a while. And then maybe blue could guard the bridge with some dragoons because they're also pretty cool. We'll just get like 4. We are kind of in the second tier or whatever of units. They're a little bit more expensive. I'll go from here. They're pretty quick. I think blue will catch up to the bridge in no time. Then I'm thinking Lester. We finally get to do Serpent Knight. So we're going to give him some, not mermans, but nixies. I don't think we've even ever recruited mermans. There's something about nixies that makes them better, I think. I mean, their stats are better. There is some reason for this as well, but I'm just going to give him 4. Generally, you don't need that many mermans, I would say. Like, a couple's good enough. And then Keith can also do angels. He's getting a little bit far back at this point. So, did I miss a spot? Oh, I missed that spot. Oh, that's... Okay, hold on. We're going to move everyone forward a spot. This one. Sherry. Sorry, this. Thought I was missing that place. Yeah, you can start more on the water side. And then Hein. Start here, right by the bridge. That moves blue a lot closer to the bridge. Which means it's... That should be fine. And I actually think... So Keith is like kind of more of a backup unit on this one. But I'm going to have him back up the seas with Lester, because flyers are still good over the land. And then Leanna, like... She's fine. She's going to be at the back. Is she? No. It's going to take her too long to catch up. If I put her there, she'll never catch up. I think Dragon Knight with Angels can catch up much more effectively from the very back. It still sucks. That's a terrible deployment spot. So someone's got to start kind of out of combat. And I think Keith will catch up the quickest, so... And I need at least 1 flyer to go save the fort, maybe. So I've spent, like, quite a lot of money. It's okay. Equipment. So do I want to buy... First off, maybe we can sell some nut garbage? Yeah. That. I'm pretty sure... Gonna hold on to these. Actually, once, spoiler alert, once Aaron joins, we'll probably want him to have a sword and some armor. I'm pretty sure he can use plate armor, though, so we might want to just buy him one of those preemptively. Or an amulet for his troops, which is actually more likely what I want to do. Or some swift boots. So he's got swift boots, because he's going to be an infantry unit. I do want 1 backup necklace, 1 backup swift boots. And I never did buy that orb. I still... No. I don't see this making a difference very often. Just having twice as much max MP. I mean, as we get closer to the end of the game, we'll get more and more expensive stuff. But maybe we'll just get an orb for free, because they're kind of expensive. I don't really want to spend 1,000 gold on something I'm not even going to equip right now. So that should be fine. Alright, let's just go. It's fine. We saved up 4 grand. That's fine. Stubborn, aren't you? Give up before I send you to the grave. Well, why don't you just end this siege? Taking such a small fort won't bring you any fame. I don't care about fame. Those who ignore my orders shall die. If only you had listened the first time, I might have spared your miserable little lives. I'll never take orders from you. Why don't you act like a lady? Silence, you fool! General? Kramer, you failed, didn't you? I'm sorry, but they're too strong. Kramer, how dare you show your face after failing? But General, please give me another chance. The Water Dragon Navy does not forgive failure. You are the weakest link. Now, fortunately, this spell is only this powerful during a cutscene. It won't do this to us. And he does. Just imagine he was at 1 hit point or something, because that shouldn't normally do 10 damage. Useless trash. Hurry up and begin the attack. It will be quite annoying if the reinforcements come from Kal'Zath. Yes, sir. General Melda, they're here. Crap! That idiot. She's probably get along with Lester. Alright, we'll see how our 2/3 deployment survives here. Oh, the Imperial Army? You're gonna regret it if you don't move your troops away right now. Quite a spirited young girl, huh? Princess, she's the Water Dragon Navy's General, Imelda. Heh, so you know. They still haven't taken the fortress, let's go. Don't even dare get in my way. Alright, lots of units. Probably more coming. Let's just get that out of the way right away. You want to see all the troops, right? Wait, did that guy not get soldiers? What happened to your army? These two don't have soldiers. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to have soldiers. I'm pretty sure Aaron is supposed to have soldiers too. We may have... Hold on, let me try reloading here. We'll reset the game. Something may have messed up there. Let's just start from the beginning of chapter 9. This should save all our preps, I think. But it reads through the story again. We can speed this up a little bit. Well, maybe it didn't save all our preps. But you know what my preps are, so we'll just go fast. Maybe all of my moving stuff around messed it up a little bit. I have heard this map, or not this map, this game does have some code problems, let's say. I'm just going to do the same thing as last time and hope that it doesn't mess it up. Okay, that should be the same. Don't need to save again. The frame skipping could cause issues, maybe, but I've never seen that happen before. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe they always look like this on this map. It seems like I remember these units having soldiers, but maybe it's not a bug. All right. Anyway, I don't think I have any fear of them. Feel the power of the Water Dragon Navy. Yeah, totally an ambush, sort of. I want to call it. But yeah, the angels are so speedy. I'm not sure if you're even... It's possible you're not even supposed to have them yet, because they're just so strong. I don't think we've, like, grinded or over-leveled or anything. It's just... They seem really, really good. So there, we've saved the fort. I don't know why that guy didn't have any soldiers. If you've played this before, you let me know if you remember these two and Aaron having soldiers, or if there's something that's messed up, or if it's just a bug. Maybe it's a well-known bug for this game. I don't know how many people have played this game before, but, you know, somebody might have. 29 defense. They're not taking anything. Okay, how far can you guys move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's +2 thanks to the, so good. What am I trying to say? Thanks to the boots, speedy boots. Actually, I don't know why I'm rushing those guys up. Kind of silly. The Dragoons aren't even good at defending, well, against pikes, so might not have been my best loadout. And let's see how this goes. First time fighting with Serpent Knight in the water. We have actually quite a large advantage by being... We have the 50% advantage, they get nothing for the beach, so that works out. Maybe we can kind of pin them in on their island. Yeah, so we would get 30% there at least. I mean, they get 50% in the water too, so honestly, locking them onto the land seems like a pretty jerk move to do, but yeah. Rather have 30%. Well, I guess they get 20% in the forest. I mean, it doesn't make that much difference. Well, then again, water units are not great. But I have, like, upgraded water units, so they're greater. Alright, I don't think they're gonna need much help. Alright, so the backsides, I mean, so far so good. The only place I'm slightly worried about is Dragoons versus Pikes, but 21 damage versus 25 defense. I think even with type advantage, they're not doing too much. Lord Aaron, what will happen to us? Don't worry, leave it to me, young'uns. Oh my, how could I ever lay a hand on such helpless people? If I ever killed them, how would I face myself? Do you promise you won't attack them? Oh yes, I promise. Alright, in that case, everyone leave the fort, evacuate. Sure. Please run this way. Thanks, General Imelda. Oh, get out quick. I'll kill you myself if you don't move fast enough. Sounds super trustworthy. Alright, go, attack them. Don't screw it up. Now's our chance. The enemy can't attack us. Amongst the villagers. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Yes, sir. Oh, that's when they get their soldiers. See, I killed that one before he could spawn his forces. I've wasted XP. No. It's also kind of just funny. Wahaha, I'll do whatever it takes to win. And as a bonus, I'll send y'all to hell together. You won't be lonely. Quite generous. Imelda, you cowardly bleep. Even at my age, I won't lose to such gutless Imperials. Aaron, level up. So we have a choice. We could try to make him a healer. Or he should be a lord. Lords aren't great, but yeah. But then we get more levels. So many levels. All the levels. And he levels up again. So we could we could have our first swordsman. It would get him elves and bandits, or we could go High Lord and it would get him flanks, which is the upgraded spearman, which it's still not that great, but I guess we'll have one unit that has them. I'm not convinced that High Lord is a great class, but I'm not convinced Swordsman's a good class either. So we'll go High Lord. Well, I'm kind of impressed that we managed to kill one of the attack units before they even could attack. That's pretty cool. let's go. Begin the slaughter. You won't cross this bridge. We're kind of on the other side already. How heartless. So, I think if you didn't rush across like that, usually one of the villagers probably gets out of the fort and gets killed. But, as it is, it didn't even get close. Return to the stronghold. Yeah, we went really quick, and also lured the pikemen off the bridge, which probably makes it even easier. And this is with just 4 angels. I could have summoned 6, and I mean, you know, it's fine. They're not going to make a dent here. They're not even going to get to the fort. So that's my solution to this map. 1 unit with some flyers. Just bring some angels, and I think you win. They're pretty strong. These guys just have regular soldiers. I think at 9 HP, it's more likely we kill a regular soldier than a pikeman. Yeah, still didn't get him. Now, I would expect if we let Aaron fight them off for a while, he'd probably do okay, but probably eventually starts to lose against two groups. But why give him 2 groups to fight when we can just kill him? I guess there is an archer here that could cause a bit of pain, but I kind of think that even archers are not a huge threat to us. 24 attack power versus 29 defense power. It's not a huge advantage for the archer, I gotta tell you. How far can you guys get? So we can get up to here. One, 2. This should be. Oh, we won't actually make it quite that far. There you go. Ballista, by the way. Say hello to your neighborhood ballista. We can get 2 shots off at least. That's pretty good. There's probably ways to set this up slightly better, but good. So most of the pikemen are quite injured, and those 2 won't even get healed unless he casts a heal. Just charge all the way in. As long as I can leave 2. Well, I haven't done a safety save. Honestly, we're weak to pikes, but 27 defense, I think we'll be okay. The enemy are significantly outclassed on this map, which is great. I'm sure the enemy will get promoted units soon enough, and it will be less of a stomp, but it's fun. No point standing in the water. Well, I guess they could walk through the water to get to the ballista. Make sure this guy's dead anyway. I don't think he'll turn around and go for that ballista. There's nobody... He can't make it himself, so even if he moves over... And all these sea units are just going to walk onto the land and get crushed. These guys are stuck on land, which is great. So we get the advantage and they get a penalty. It seems like the Nixies might use some sort of ranged attack even. I'm not totally sure how that's looking. Because they seem to be throwing knives even when I'm doing like a melee attack. So that might be pretty strong for them in terms of like taking less damage. Although I don't know exactly how it all works. They do seem pretty strong. Or at the very least, the enemies we're fighting seem very weak. Because, yeah, that was a full wipe there. Not even... Regrettably, I die. So I only deployed 4 Nixies because I'm like, I probably don't need 6 or whatever. I mean, we needed like 2. But, there you go. This map is... Wow. I'm enjoying it. We're just crushing it. I'm kind of thinking we do need to hit this tile. Keith maybe will help out on the west flank or something if we need help over here. I think these two are fine. Keith's got those angels that are just as strong as these angels, and we haven't had to use them. All right, any clever maneuvers here? Inside the fortress, quickly now, girls. Okay. All right, yeah. So they walk out until the enemy attacks, and they walk back in. Oh, they're gonna try to get him. They're ignoring us. Charge, he says. Not really charging though. This will be your final resting place. That guy's charging. The C units are gonna trash him then. Healing, that's fine. Interesting how he targeted my character to cast heal, but... Okay, they didn't actually attack us even a single time. I think Cherry wraps this group up, or at least mostly, and then, well, this guy's coming towards the bridge, but, I mean, yeah, I dare them. Come close to the water, I friggin' double dog, sea dog dare you. Even 30% is probably pretty safe, right? Oh, it's a grenadier. Let's not do that. Don't underestimate grenadiers. They're pretty tough. If we can lure the grenadier into the water, that actually would be very nice, because these guys are pretty tanky. 29 attack, 27 defense. They're stronger than us in stats total. 32, 23, maybe not, maybe that's a lie, but they're still pretty strong. This might be a good opportunity. This side, I have no fear on that at all. Now they only have 2 grenadiers over here. Burn them. Let's save the ballista for a second. Blue... Well, Jerry, I think, has to... The closest threat... Not a huge problem, but the closest threat to fighting Aaron's soldiers are these guys. So we're going to start with them. This guy actually has quite a lot of defense because he's on the parapet. Yeah. It's such a nice long aura. We can be everywhere. One of my angels is stuck, I realized. Now they're not stuck. I think because of where Blue's cavalry are, also killing a couple pikemen would be really helpful here. I don't think Amalda will move, but theoretically, like, there's a couple tiles where her archer could possibly shoot at range 3, depending on how we move. What I would like to do here, again, save for lessons, but I think this is fine, is just do some damage to the boss. Didn't do very much, but that's okay. Ignore the C units. They're trash. Well, I mean, if they got over onto my ballista, that would hurt. Maybe I should be careful. charge straight to the pikemen. Pikemen be gone. High Lord be gone. Not even a chance. Nice. I didn't expect we'd get a kill there. Lizardmen are so good. And that was in the forest with a little bit of defense. This one should definitely die then, right? We fear no lizard. Okay, Bliss is on the bridge. I'm liking it. And I can't quite get into there, but let's see what these guys are thinking. What do you think they're going to try to do? Go for one of my mermen? They could go for the dragoons on the bridge, but that would be suicide. Even the grenadiers, probably their biggest weakness is something like a dragoon. Because dragoons will get the type advantage, which even the flyers don't get. Then the other option would be going into the water, but I mean, that would seem like a bad idea to me, but I don't know. I would like to engage these guys now too. Let's see if they'll be willing to go up. I doubt they'll attack us, but if they walk into the water, that'd be great too. Because, you know, honestly, units don't really get a penalty in the water other than movement, but my units, I'd rather they were not in a forest, basically. If they were in the 0% compared to the 20%, that would be good. This unit, these things are trashed. Let's just put it in the forest. Maybe someone will be foolish enough to attack it. And let's make sure blue doesn't have them on follow. Yeah, that would have been bad. In fact, this is a good turn to make sure no one's moving. We don't want to move. Oh, also, don't forget about Leanna. She's trying, guys. She's trying to catch up. This would have been, you know what I should have done? Once I realized the deployment positions and the fact that she was back, I should have given her the, I'm pretty sure she can equip them, the speed boots. Because she'd probably have caught up by now. And her cross thing is not doing anything if she's not in actually taking turns. That would have been good. There's a reason I mean, I knew when I bought that the extra speed shoes. There's probably a good reason for it, but... No one will enter the fortress. If you want to take it, you'll have to deal with me first. Or the angels. While I yet draw breath, I will not move a single step. He just moved 3 steps. And put his units into range of archers and stuff. It might have been a more dramatic map if we'd, you know, not rushed across in one turn like that. But hey, the goal was pretty obviously to rescue, what's his face? Aaron. Oh, he put his grenadiers up there. Okay, never mind. I take it back. He was a smarty. He put his super strong unit on the 40% defense as a lure. Alright, he did a good job. I mean, I don't think he actually had that kind of intelligence, but clearly the enemy is super smart. So horses just charged out into the water to get my angels. I'm enjoying this game. Okay. Well, these guys weren't quite so brave as to charge into the water, but... Not sure exactly what they were expecting to happen up here, but... Yeah, angels are pretty good. I mean, they didn't even stay on the bridge. no, we didn't kill one. Let's just keep an eye on the archers to the right, but again, that's like 1, 2, 3, maybe? I'm pretty sure the bosses almost never move until you engage them, so... Oh no, we took a damage. We took a damage. Better give up. Alright. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about our team right now. Alright, let's consolidate. Take positions on the wall where enemies can't get the defense bonus. Let's see. Kill... Yeah, kill the lizards. They're coming from the south. It'll be probably easier to hold a choke point if they were dead. Guess we're just going to use Ballista and Merman on that side, so Blue's going to help out here as well. It's fine. Getting some levels here, probably. I'm kind of upset that we didn't one-shot the lizard, but oh well. I was greedy and didn't deploy 6 angels, so if you deployed more, you can obviously win even quicker, but then you gotta pay money. Pay money. That's still in range of my upper angel. Huge aura, high mobility units. A good combo. Okay. We've got some grenadiers in here, or a grenadier. 2 grenadiers. I'd say the priority for those are Blue's probably going to destroy them. The Dragoons will do well, but I think Blue's just... Ooh, look, it even survived. Let's see, those things very tough. I think cavalry should get a small attack advantage on plains, or a penalty in terrain, right? Like, cavalry charges work better on like flat open terrain where the enemy can get a nice formation and just crush them. This is a total defeat! Some rest at last. Master! Oh, hey, Cherie. You seem to be getting a bit stronger. Yes, this is a good occasion, Master. I could show you a few things, I bet. It's been a while since I fought. I just exhausted myself. Let's rest a little. I mean, he hasn't done anything. He's just walked back and forth a tiny little bit and shouted some orders. Before I move more cavalry up, let's see what we do over here. I think... they were only doing like 1 damage to the grenadiers. I bet you we'll actually get more value out of boosting my ballista. I think. Now, there's only 3 ballistas, so I don't know for sure, but I'm willing to move them up a little bit. All we really need to do is kill the grenadier, and the soldiers are not too much to worry about. Not a huge win there, but that might have already lowered it enough that I'm not... In fact, because it's right by the water... What do you think? Lester, should I could save, but... He's got it. I believe in Lester, right? Yeah! I was thinking of doing a safety save, but I'm trying to hold back. They do have another grenadier. Okay. Can't quite get him with my cav. He's got a pretty good spot there, that's for sure. But now that my... Well, we did the attack up, so we might as well try what we can. Oh, I'm out of range. Fucking idiot. Ugh, that was dumb. Wasted. I went for the forest forgetting, you know. Should have just moved them into the water. Because they'll be protected probably by the sea units on the left side. Dumb. So we just have some floating ballista, it's fine. Did you know we're actually a boat? That is barely even worth it, though. Well, let's knock these guys down a peg or two if we can. That's pretty good. These coastal attacks work out. There's probably some risk we lose a unit next turn here, just because I... Well, you know, these Nixies. They're not too bad. Maybe I didn't test them out properly. Yeah. Crushing these guys pretty good, honestly. Gee whiz, I thought they would be like just merman. Like, you know, I played a lot of Ogre Battle as a kid, and your water units, the mermaids, the Nixies, the octopi, they get such a huge penalty on non-water tiles. They're really bad. Not exactly seeing that here, though. We'll see about the Grenadier. This is a tougher fight, for sure. We sort of lost overall, but... What about a non-supported Dragoon? You get him? This is... We'll see. We get type advantage, at least. Dang. That was good. Okay, are we brave enough to go after the boss, too? Unsupported. 28. He's got... I mean, as long as we damage him, he'll heal, and then... Because right now, he might be able to kill the Nixie or something. Maybe. But as long as we can do 3 damage, and I think we'll do 3 damage, he'll just heal. Dragoons are so good. Everything's great. Everything is awesome. Don't worry, Leanna's almost there to save the day. I think that's everybody. Isn't there? There's a button. There used to be a button that takes you to the next unit if you haven't moved everybody, but gotta test that out. All right, NP or allies move, enemies move. Let's see. God. Yeah, felt like we might run into archers, but we're in the forest. Yeah, it's okay. Oof, double hit. Still okay. Silver Knight goes for the silver heal. Yeah, they know they're dead. Heal, doesn't matter who they're targeting. Good idea for the Grenadier to try to pump them up, but too little, too late. Our strike has been devastating. They got nothing left. This turn is pretty much the end for them. We got 2 Grenadiers up here. I think we're gonna be able to kill the archers and everything too this turn. Let's open with a commander strike. And we took some hits, but that's still better than most units would do, probably. And then we're just gonna let the angels start mopping up what they can. You should get a huge advantage attacking from the wall into the moat. It's like, what is the point of a moat if you couldn't do that, right? They should be crocodiles in the moat, so that you just take 2 damage every turn. Get eaten by crocodiles when you try to swim across it. We just poke a... No. Don't poke Imelda yet. We're getting there. Make sure the Grenadiers and stuff are dead. Priorities. Priority targets. But this is looking real good. We should let Lester get at least one kill here, right? Because his units are going to be kind of less helpful on land. Arguably less. Not much less. And we got one Dragoon that needs to pull back, so... Well... Actually, Blue. Maybe not. I could save this till we took a little bit more damage. Or I could summon like a Valkyrie or a Freya and do some more stuff, but... Yeah, everyone's full. Good spell. Totally fair. These guys have A. What's the A mean? Maybe attack up? Not gonna save them. Oh, now we're on specifically the OC Remix Jazz album. The Jazz Tribute, which has its own album. In case you're wondering. It's the 60th album from OC Remix, apparently. They've had at least 60. And this was from like 6 years ago, so dang. He tried to throw some swords at us, but it didn't work. Why? Alright, so we can have like 2... Nah, I don't want to kill. We're gonna... Next turn we can get the item, so we're gonna go do that. We gotta kill those archers. Oh, we got the ballista. I haven't even used my ballista yet. So much good stuff. So she's got some grenadiers. Bunch of grenadiers. One thing that's kind of a cool thing, right, is archers are a little bit annoying because they counter your archers and they're good against your flyers. Now, the dragoons would kill them easily, of course. But also ballista at longer range than archers. Kill them pretty good too. If you put the ballista a little bit too close, it'll get counterattacked, but almost entirely kill them. I think if we were an archer... I did it again where I forgot to move him in range of... what's his face? If we had archers, we would have got a bonus to attack. This would be a good spot for our archers to do more damage, but... It's fine. Can't let this guy live with 1 HP. That's it. Alright. Maybe kill one of the grenadiers with blue and let his dragoons wrap up this side group. Or try to kill all the dragoons, which are the only threat. Grenadiers. Also, Imelda's probably got magic. She's literally cast magic in a cutscene already. Well, if I don't do something, the ballista will be in range of... At least this one will be in range. I am curious. This might be dangerous for Mr. Dragoon, but... Okay, Dragoons are hard counter for Grenadiers. That's great. Yeah. Dragoon's worth it. I still think probably I'd rather have Angels, mostly. Better defense, flying, more movement. But Cavalry or Dragoons... I mean, they're cleaning up pretty well. You know what? I bet you we can do this for a 4 HP guy. Yeah, not even a worry. Just frees up another Dragoon to kill another Grenadier. Don't want to kill their commander? Probably. It's possible he'd just walk down and smash a ballista, so... Let's not give him the opportunity. Ah, now he'll just heal himself. That's fine. And then this just helps lock in the zone of control around Imelda. Wow, we have just smashed this map apart. This has been a great map. Yeah, having played these once before makes a pretty big difference, so definitely enjoyable playing it for the second time, kind of knowing what I'm doing a little bit better. I mean, like I said before, I haven't finished the game yet, and I'm not going to pre-play the whole game. So at some point, we're going to hit a map that I haven't seen yet, and Blue's going to be like, probably starts to make a bunch of dumb mistakes and get people killed. So enjoy it while it lasts, the nice-looking, supposedly good quality strategy. Don't get on my nerves, you still haven't killed that old fart. You have, like, no soldiers left, dude. Dudette. She's all bloody, look at that. Well, no, is that makeup? She's probably just got fake makeup, fake blood makeup. You're a totally useless bunch of imbeciles. If you don't hurry it up, I'll have your heads. Well, she didn't do anything either. This guy's just trying to heal up, knowing he's in big trouble. He actually healed her. What a loyal soldier. Alright, but don't forget, before we wrap this up, to get some treasure. You spot a waterfowl perched atop a nearby small post. The bird is holding something glittering, a small glittering stone. Let's just, reach out friendly. The bird drops the stone in your hand and flies away. You wash the stone, thankfully, and it emits a mysterious glow. Runestones. Maybe I'll use some of those one of these days, but I don't know. I don't know the balance of the game well enough to know when I should. Well, Leanna, I mean, haven't really needed you this map, have you? How are people looking for XP? Level 2, level almost 3, level 3.5, 3 3/4. This has been a very good Sherry map. I'm gonna, don't mind me skipping that song. Too much, when I'm trying to talk or let's play, it's like the distortion, it just, the background, kind of like white noise, really distracts me from what I'm trying to think. I actually, like, not to complain or rant, always ranting, I definitely have a harder time let's playing when there's, like, talking or weird complications going on. Like, I like nice quiet background. Music, quiet background music is fine. General Imelda, but yeah, I have an easier time thinking when it's like one thing. Probably not alone, probably not. Although I do know lots of people who can't study or read or whatever unless there's a whole bunch of noise. Like they like a noisy cafeteria for doing homework and stuff. I think that's kind of crazy. I don't know. You know anybody like that? Eesh. I can handle my own music, my own curated music tracks that are generally less distracting. Yeah, but I can't, you know, libraries are supposed to be quiet. There's a reason libraries are supposed to be quiet. I shouldn't have to explain it. Okay, in theory, there's something I read about, like, doing damage to her summons another unit or something. So I'd like to, like, not just one-shot kill her, although, not sure. We might just one-shot kill her. She's just a magician. Ah, she's got 29 defense. What am I thinking? It's not gonna happen. Barely even chip her. There, 1 damage. Any dialogue? No dialogue. I'd like, maybe I'll keep her alive for like 1 turn, so she can heal herself. There was rumors of a unit coming as reinforcements on this map after you injured her, but honestly, it'd be a lie. I'm tempted to put another aura, or what do we call it? The long range, the necklace thing for Lestri here as well. 32 attack. That's probably not a kill. Again, this is more for science than for anything else. She's dead. Like, I mean, she's actually pretty tanky, to be honest. The angels are pretty good against magic, though. So I don't know how enemy magic attacks compare versus angels. I know magical spells will do basically nothing, or literally nothing. Oh, thanks. You're casting heal on us. That's very nice of you. Alright, I don't see any reinforcements. Maybe if you wait around long enough, something will show up. They'll help her, but... So, Sherry will definitely get a level up from... Sherry and Lester will definitely both get end of battle XP levels. Hein is actually maybe one of the lower level guys here, so... It is... You do have to... I feel like I have to spend a little bit of time trying to boost him up, because... He does a lot of chip damage, you know, fireballs. He does a ton of damage, but he's not killing super regularly. A lot of the time, he's just injuring things for other people to kill, which is very, very helpful. But we need him to level up to keep, you know, getting stronger. And so I'm going to try to give him this kill. I'm even going to save Scum it, because... Too strong. Maybe the 8 one will be... Should have started with that before I started shooting with arrows. The arrows did little damage, and then, yeah. Classic. Well, that didn't do anything. Maybe... Put Lester in range. This is... Yeah, silly. Hey, good job. Good job. Now, we just need to do 1 damage here, and we're fine. Good. Get some mostly a level up or whatever. Impossible! How can someone as strong and beautiful as me be defeated? I retreat. Level up, there you go. And you learn Blizzard. I don't think I like this one. Fireball, I say, is better, but hey, more spells, more fun. Jerry. Leanna got a spell for some reason. She didn't really do much. Keith got a level. Lester gets a level. Good. So, are you all right, Master Swordsman? What? These old bones won't lose to some group of young upstarts. Like 25 years old. Master, are you okay? I mean, he does have white hair. Maybe he's old. Of course, I won't be beaten so easily. So this old guy's Cherry's weapon teacher. Well, it's been a while since you visited, and I hate being called old, youngster. Truth is, I already know. Lately, it seems they've been up to something, all this trouble. By the way, seeing your battle made me realize how long it's been since I last fought. Thanks for helping me out. Inspiring to see youngsters like you striking back against those Imperials. I'd like to return to help you. I'd like to return the help you gave. I'm inviting myself. Okay. Hey, we don't have time for a break. We gotta keep moving. If we sit here, the Empire will take Langrisser. Langrisser? The Holy Blade? Yeah, you know it. Anyway, we can talk while we walk. Let's go. Move it, people. Oh, impatient, you whippersnappers. Alright, XP time. 1 XP short of another bonus on blue, I think. Because it's got to be 16 is when it levels up. That's okay. If, you know, I'm pretty sure he's had at least one of his soldiers die. So if you hadn't had soldiers die along till now, maybe Hein has the perfect no-loss run so far, and we could be +4 like him. Sadly, Blue, I can't protect him all the time, so sometimes people die. Yeah. Just another reason for our soldiers to get stronger and stronger. Alright, well, I think we might have actually lost money on that map. I think we didn't... Like, the units we're deploying are a bit overpowered and more expensive, so we're not actually getting as much gold back from the enemies we slay along at this point. So, it actually might be true that we are technically over-deploying. We're spending more money on the higher level units. If we sent... Maybe we could have recruited, like, 6 of the weaker units for less money, and that's kind of the economic balance, but by sending in the even 4 out of 6 of the more powerful units, it's still more expensive. So we could have maybe gone with like 2 or 3, still killed the enemies really easily, but then not like lost money. You know, again, I'm not too worried about it, but this was a fun stomp. Maybe I'll scale back my deployment a little bit next map. We'll see how I feel. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed. That was another fun one, and I'll see you for the next map next time. Have a great day.